So, reading from Imagica, Part 7.
By Santari Green.
By Santari.
That's it.
As we moved along a pathway, we shared our insights. I recalled, there was writing on the lintel above the archway. Did you see it? It said, choose only what you accept to create and make real, then have it be so. Let the rest go, for it was only a dream of possibilities. Let only the pure reality of what you consider become the potential for new beginnings. Very soon we came to a grove at the base of a small hill. Beyond the grove there were steps leading to a stone building. We approached and noticed twin figures on either side of the entrance, a man and a woman, naked and wearing resplendent headdresses. The figures were carved in ivory or sculpted in marble, depending upon how the light portrayed them. Yet seemingly they were alive, holding giant flames in their upturned hands. I could feel fires burning in my palms. A stranger came down the steps and greeted us. Welcome! These are the genii of the twin flames. Look closely at what you see here. These beings represent many things. They hold in their hands a force that powers universes. They provide a context for which we can know things and say what is real and true. Could you hold these flames? Would you know how to direct the force? It was not given as a challenge or as a question that needed a reply, so we kept silent. He continued, whatever you name these flames, then they become that for you. Know that if you seek power, then it is already in your hands. If you desire to feel movement, then you summon the tides and forces of life within you. And if your desire goes deep enough, then you can perceive magic being made. I walked forward and placed my hands in the flames that the male figure held. I felt joined with the energy of the fire and so attuned to it that I could detect minute changes in my core. There was a feeling of growth. New senses in me could detect the smallest actions in the energy lightness of my hands. I glimpsed the making of new cells. I witnessed the blossoming of life. A butterfly formed from the shadow of my hand and flew, its wings a winking of shade and light. Words rippled through the air as I traced its flight. I had not spoken. Thus I must have danced in the butterfly's path and listened to its heartbeat. For it told me, you find the perfection without questioning the cause, and you find the depth of the lightness, for it must be standing before you if you would take wing. You must feel the flight itself move every part of you, for unless you can feel the flight, then there is no flying, only a dream of flying. Take the impulse, and make it so real for yourself that all creation feels it, and let it ripple, radiate, and reach all places, that life springs up again. The exquisite joy at seeing it move both awed and astounded me. I'd created it from a caring, not a thought, nor yet a desire, but from an impulse for flight. What did it say? You find the perfection without questioning the cause. I took this to mean that there is no right or wrong. By not judging what I perceive to be true, then everything becomes lighter and attainable, and right there in front of me, as if the feeling of lightness is all it takes for me to fly. I travelled with the butterfly for a while, captivated by wanting to know where it would go, and desiring to know it better. I rested in the fold of its beating wings. A delicate sway held me close to it, and I delighted in the flight. Soon we alighted. All around us was still. The wind was gathering itself to blow upon the dandelion down, but as yet was only a gentle murmur. The calmness and stillness told me that I had become sensitive to the slightest of movements. I slipped from the butterfly and instantly grew in stature. Hearing the wind raise its call, I looked up and met giant clouds towering overhead, their presence filling the sky. My presence expanded even more. A song came from far away, so I sharpened my hearing and grew attentive to its meaning. It was beautifully expressive, suggesting that the more real we become, then our dreams fade away, being needed no more. No more steps grow their path, in between the leaves that fall. See them dancing in the wind of forgotten dreams. Hear their call one by one, so preciously. Who will come? Who will come? Did we not choose to release ourselves and take on form to live so free? Do you see inside this mystery? All's forgotten, all's revealed. Much is risen, much is fallen. All arranged to meet, known real, face to face, a well-lived tale defining all we wish to be, raising hopes of moments still to come. You will find that all's revealed. Still I grew. No, I towered over the land and could see the tops of distant mountains. For a long moment I cherished this, my natural form. Then I blinked, and in the blinking, found myself in the human form again, looking into the flames.